First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, if you are a regular follower of my channel, so do not forget to purchase my book, Quantitative Aptitude book, and start solving all the question what I have given in this book, right? Because each and every question, it's an art level question. Nowadays, our competitive exam level or keep on increasing. So practice all the questions what I have given inside this book. If you have any doubt on purchasing it, do not forget to watch this video. In the unboxing video, I have told you what all the topics are there and where to buy this book, everything. So if you are a regular follower or feel free to learn, do not forget to purchase this book on our platform. So now let me move on to the video. So friends, now let me move on to this reasoning ability seating arrangement session, right? So inside a seating arrangement, we have the first category, that is important category, box arrangement. So here in this video, we are going to solve 10 box arrangement. So friends, do one thing, just by playing the video simultaneously, you too take a note and a pen and start solving a question. So we both can solve all the 10 sets without any timing, right? Even if you take 10 minutes or 20 minutes, not a problem. But you are going to learn here in this video total 10 sets of box arrangement. And remember one thing, the same 10 sets of box arrangement will be available in the test also. First learn, take a week of time, 1 week of time, and then write the same question as a test by just in the time management, one practice set 3 minutes. So total 10 sets, 30 minutes, so that for your competitive exams, either you are writing SSC, railway or banking, whatever be, you will get a perfect practice if you solve like this. First, we are going to learn here. After a week, start writing the test so that you will automatically get a practice, right? So now let me move on to all the 10 practice sets of the box arrangement. So kindly take a note and pen. Let's solve all the question. So here is the first box arrangement. So let me move on to this question now. So totally there are 6 boxes A to F with the different colors. So our target is to find which box is of which color. So totally we have 6 boxes. So if you wish, you can write down the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Some students won't write this, it's not a problem, but you have wish, right? So if you are preparing for the first time, do like this and then start solving a question. So now what is the first point? Box C is placed just above the orange color box. So above the orange color box, it is box C. So we don't want to fix in this diagram because we will get more number of possibilities, because orange, C, if you fix orange here, this will be C. So you don't want to fix in this diagram. So let me move on to this diagram here. So above orange color box, we have box C. So what about the next point? One box is placed between A and an orange color. So between A and orange color, there is a gap of one box. So either we can place A here, A and orange color, we have a gap of one box, or else orange A. So in these two possible cases where you can see between orange and A, we have a gap of one box. So what about the next point? So 3 boxes are placed between A and a pink color box. So between A and a pink color, there is a gap of 3 boxes. So we already fixed A here. So if I fix A here, 1, 2, 3. So this will be pink. If we fix A here, 1, 2, 3, and this will be pink. So in this possible case where you can able to see, if I fix A here, this will be pink. If I fix A here, this will be pink. Only then we can say between A and pink, there must be a gap of 3 boxes. Okay. So still we have some more points remaining. So 2 boxes are placed between D and E. So between D and E, we have a gap of 2 boxes. So if I fix D here, 1, 2, this will be E. We are getting many possibles. Let's write this as a clue. So between, this can also be like this, right? Because between D and E, there is a gap of 2 boxes. And if I fix here, I am getting more possibilities. So I am not going to fix. I have written it as a clue. Next point. So red box is placed just below A. Just below A, it should be red box. So we already know that for A, we have 2 possibilities. Either I can fix A here or A here. If I fix A here, this will be red. If I fix A here, this will be red, because just below A, it's a red color box. And we know that totally there are only 6 boxes. So if I fix red here, for example, I am saying if I fix red here, 1 box, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we can directly fix in this diagram. Why? Because I can't able to fix A, because if I fix A here, this should be red. There is no chance. So only chance that I should fix A here, this must be red color box. And between A and pink color box, we have a gap of 3 boxes. So A, 1, 2, 3, and this will be pink. And we already fixed C and an orange, right? C and orange is already fixed. So this will be the one possible diagram, or else we know that A can also be placed here. If I fix A here, 1, 2, 3, and this will be pink. So below A, C and orange, no changes. And we already know that below A, the red color box is placed. So below A, this will be red. So finally, we have 2 possible cases where I can fix A in the second box or else A at the 6th box. So now let me move on to some of the points here. Between D and E, there is a gap of 2. Okay, let me move on to the next point. So what they are saying is, there are many boxes placed, as many boxes placed above the red color box as below E. What is the meaning of it? Just read the line. There are as many boxes placed above the red color box below E. That means the total number of boxes above red color, that should be equal to below E. Right? So for example, here in this possible diagram, we have fixed red here. Above red, how many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes. So now below E, it should also have 5 boxes. So where should I place E is, this is the only chance. Because above red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Below E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only chance that I should fix E here. In this possible diagram, above red, only 1 box. So below E, it should be also be 1 box, right? Then only chance that I should fix E here. So that is the meaning of that point. Above E, how many boxes are there? That is above red. It should be equal to number of boxes below E. So here in this possible case, above red, there are 5 boxes. Below E, there are 5 boxes. Here above red, we have only 1 box. Below E, it should also have only 1 box. So only chance I should fix E here. Right? So and we already know that if I fix E, then I can fix D, because between E and D there should be gap of 2. So 1 and 2, and this should be D. 1 and 2, this should be D, because between E and D there should be a gap of 2. So only chance I should fix D here, but already we have fixed C. So this possible diagram is completely wrong. So only one diagram that we have, this will be the correct. So still some of the colors need to be fixed. Right? So what are the remaining points? E is of not orange color. Yes, E is of not orange color. E is a pink color here. So next point, black color box is placed just above yellow color. So above yellow color, it should be a black color box. So yellow, only chance that I should fix yellow here, and yellow, this should be black. And still one more color is remaining, which is white. So this must be white. And still 2 box letter is remaining. I think last only 1 point we have is F is placed above B. So above B, F. So definitely above B, it should be F. So this must be F. That's it. I think we have placed all the boxes as well as their colors. So B red, A yellow, D black, F orange, C white, and E pink. Yes, we got the answer correctly. Right? See, I didn't stuck anywhere else in this arrangement. Why? Because I have read the complete sentence point by point. If there is a clue, I have written separately. If I can fix, I have fixed in this arrangement, and then I fixed in the direct arrangement only if we know it will not have more number of possibilities. So here I have solved this complete arrangement only by fixing one clue, that is A and pink. Yes or no? By using this A and pink, we have 2 chances, because between A and pink there should be a gap of 3 boxes, and A will not be at the bottom. Why? Because if I fix A at the bottom, below A we have another box that is red. So definitely A will not be at the bottom. So A will be here. Between A and red or between A and red, only 2 chances that we have. So by fixing A and pink, sorry, A and red, not red, A and pink. So between A and pink there is a gap of 3 boxes. Only by using the clue we have fixed the entire arrangement. So practice like this. Just check which clue we will get only minimum number of possibles. Fix the clue in the arrangement and try to find out the answer. Right? If you go with any other options, then we will get more number of possibilities and it takes much time. So we have to solve it in 3 minutes, one arrangement, that should be our target always, 2 or 3 minutes. So if you need to solve that in 2 or 3 minutes, if it is not a direct statement, write it as a separate clue and try to fix one important clue will definitely there in the arrangement. Try to fix that and try to solve it. Okay? So this will be the answer for the first set of box arrangement. So here is the second box arrangement. So there are 11 boxes placed one above the other. So 5 boxes are placed between F and T. See, they didn't mention that what all the boxes are there. Letters haven't mentioned here, but they have mentioned that totally there are 11 boxes. And then first point itself, they start giving the clues. So no problem, just write down this 11 numbers because sometimes it might help you while practicing initially. Write like this. And then if you practice more number of questions, so these steps are not needed. So totally there are 11 boxes and the first point itself they are saying that 5 boxes are placed between F and T. So between F and T we have a gap of 5 boxes. So either F and T can be placed like this or else T and F, because between T and F or F and T there is a gap of 5 boxes. And the next point, not more than 5 boxes are kept above T. That means above T it can be 1 box or it can be 2 box, 3, 4, 5, but it should not be, sorry, I'm extremely sorry, it should not be more than, right, it should not be more than 5. So it should not be 6, but above T it can be 2, 3, etc. But when you take this condition, above T itself we have 5 boxes and then F will be the another box. So totally above T we will get 6 boxes in this condition. So this will be completely wrong. So only condition that we have is T should be at the top, F should be at the bottom. So between T and F there should be gap of 5 boxes. So this will be the only condition. So we can fix T here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So between T and F there should be a gap of 5 boxes. But F will not be at the top. Why? Because above T there should not be more than 5 boxes, right? Next point, 2 boxes are kept between T and M. So between T and M there should be gap of 2 boxes. So I think we will get 2 possibility. Either I can fix M here or else 1 and 2 I can fix M here. Between T and M there should be gap of 2 boxes. Next point, 3 boxes are kept between M and S. And M is kept at one of the position above S. That means above S it should have a box M. Between M and S there should be a gap of 3 boxes, right? We already fixed the boxes here. So S will not be at the top, S will be at the bottom. So 1, 2 and 3 box. So this must be S. Between M and S there is a gap of 3 box. In case if I fix M here, we can't able to put the box above it because we already know that S above only it should be M. So 1, 2 and 3, this is the possible way. So totally between M and S itself we are having 2 possibilities. Let me try to fix here. If I fix, okay, let's take M at the top, right? If I take M at the top, 1, 2, this must be T and this must be S, or else I can put M here, 1 and 2. Again we are getting multiple options, right? Okay, let it be. Once if I have a definite clue, then I can fix and see. What is the next point here is, there are only, just look at this clue, there are only 3 boxes are kept above J. That means above J we have exactly 3 boxes. So definitely there is a only chance that I should fix A, J at the 8th position. Only then we can say above J we have exactly 3 boxes. So now I think we can fix T here, because between T and F we know that there should be a gap of 5 boxes, right? T and F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what I can do here is I can fix T here in this possible diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes and this must be F. No other way, because between T and F there should be gap of 5. And then I think we have multiple options. We can't able to fix T here. Let's do one thing. I can fix all the remaining here, or else I can draw another diagram also. T, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This must be F, right? 2 possibilities. And we know that between T and M there is a gap of 2. So we can't able to fix m here. T and m, 1 and 2, this must be m. So now let me move on to this possible. 1 and 2, this must be m. And we have to place s below m, and between s and m, there should be gap of 3. So 1, 2 and 3. So I can fix s here, 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2, 3, and I can fix s here. So finally we are getting two possibles. Okay, let me read the remaining points. One box is kept between R and S. Between R and S, there is a gap of one box. I can't able to fix R here. Only chance R and S, one box. Here we already fixed S. I can't able to fix R here. Only chance that between S and R, there must be a gap of one box. Two boxes are kept between R and H. I think here in this possible diagram, where we can't able to fix H, because between R and H there should be a gap of 2 boxes. It is not possible. So now I can fix H here. I can fix H here. We are getting two possibilities. Let it be. Let me move on to the next point. So box D is kept at one of the position below K. Okay, what they are saying is box D is kept one of the position below K. So below K, it should have a box D, not immediately below K, right? Somewhere, but below K, it should have D box, and one of the position above C. So above C, it should have D, not immediately above, but should be above, right? So a D box should be placed below K and above C. Okay, so again, we will have a multiple options here. Okay, let me move on to the remaining points as well. So what are all the remaining points that we have here is the last one point, box E is kept immediately above K. Box E is kept immediately above K. Immediately above K, it should be E. I think only one possible that we have is K, and this must be E, no other way, because immediately above K, it should be E. And we already know that K below, it should be D, and above C it should be D, right? So K below it should be D, and we already know that we have already missed one point, that is H. So now we know that we have two options. So either H should be placed here or H should be placed here. But now they have mentioned the point that between R and H, two boxes are kept between R and H. So R and H we can't able to fix here, no other way. Only one chance that I should fix H here. Only then we can say that below D it should be C. So I should fix D and I should fix C. Because if I fix D and C here itself, if I put H here, and if I fix D and C, they mention that point which is not above R. Above R, it should not be C. So above R, it can be D. Above R, it should not be C. So no possible. I can't able to fix H here. Only chance should be H should be placed here. And D is below K, and D is above C, and C should not be above R. So below R. Right? That's it. So finally we got the answer for this arrangement. And remember one thing, while reading the question we didn't have a proper clue. Only one clue, direct clue has been given, one is J. So first I have written the J, and then I have targeted the minimum possible case. So the minimum possible case will be between this point, between T and F, there is a gap of 5. So if I fix here, I will get only minimum chances, because I can only fix T here, because if I fix T here, I can't able to place F. So only 2 or 3 chances, either T or either T, 2 possible chances. Because if I fix T here, M will not be possible. If I fix T here, again M is not possible. So only way, either the T should be placed below J or above J. Right? So first I fixed below J, T, and we are not getting a exact for R and H. So only above J it's correct, and then I'm getting R and H alone. Finally we add a confusion where to fix H. At this point they have given a clue that D should be placed below K and D should be placed above C, but this C should not be above R. So it should be placed below it, and only one portion remaining, that is H. So we have fixed H here. So friends, clues are most important, and only if we have a direct clue, fix on the arrangement, or else write like this, write separately wherever you find any clue separately, and then try to fix it on a diagram. So only then you can able to solve the question fastly. If you want to solve it in fastly or 3 minutes, then definitely practice is more needed. Even if you are taking more time to solve this question now, not at all a problem. Let's learn. We learn all the concepts clearly, right? And then while writing the test, you will automatically feel and you will automatically see the fastness on the preparation, right? So now this will be the answer for second set of box arrangement. So here is the next set of box arrangement. So totally there are 7 boxes S to I are placed one above the other. So not in an order, right? So not in the same order, it's in a different order. And box number 1 is at the bottom and box number 7 is at the top. So here in this case, they have given box 1 is at the bottom and box 7 is at the top. It is always helpful to write all the numbers here. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Why? Because in some cases they will say like this box is not kept on the topmost or this box is not kept on the bottom. So there the numbers are required. So if they have given a numbers, write the numbers. That will be helpful in most of the cases, right? So now let me move on to the first clue what they have given. So 3 boxes are placed between I and M. So between I and M there is a gap of 3 boxes. So I think I, 1, 2, 3 and M, one possible chance, or else M, 1, 2 and 3, this must be I. So between I and M there should be gap of 3 boxes. So next, M is placed on the place above S, which does not place on an odd number floor. That means the box S does not place on an odd number. So S must be definitely an even number box somewhere at the even number, but above S it should be M, not immediately above. Above S it should be M, and we already know that between M and I there should be a gap of 3 boxes and S is not placed on an odd number. So S must be somewhere in the even position, right? S can be placed here or S can be placed here or S can be placed here. So these are the different ways where we can place S. So now next point, I think we don't want to fix here because we will get many possibilities. So now let me move to the next point. So P is neither placed on an odd number nor on the topmost. So P is not on an odd number. Also P is not on the topmost. So P is not on the topmost. Similarly, P will not be on the 5th position. P will not be on the 3rd position. As well, P will not be on the 1st position. So all these places are an odd number places where we can't able to fix P. As well as P is not on the topmost. Okay, topmost is an odd number, right? So next point. I does not place on a bottommost. So I is not on the bottommost. So friends, I think we will get a one clue that if I is placed or not placed on the bottommost, so definitely this is not the place for I. So I can fix I here and then 1, 2, 3, this must be M, one possible case. If I is not at the bottom, M can be at the bottom. If I fix M here, 1, 2, 3 and this can be I. But we already know one important thing. Yes, above only we have M. So M is not placed on the bottommost. As well, I is not placed on the bottommost. So these are the chances or not for I and M. So only chance that I can fix I here. Let's fix I here. 1, 2, 3 and this must be M. One chance. Or else I can fix M here. 1, 2, 3 and this can be I. So these are the chances. Still we have another chance that I can fix I here and M here. So these are the possible chances where I can fix I and M, right? Okay, so next point, similarly I can fix M and I also. Okay, so next point is I does not place on a bottom. Okay, 2 boxes are placed between R and S. So between R and S there should be a gap of 2 boxes, right? Okay. So next point, Q placed neither on the bottom nor on the 4th place. So Q is not placed on the bottom. So this is the place is not for Q. As well, 4th place we can't able to fix Q. So these are the places are not for Q, right? And then box M is not placed on the topmost. See, they have given one clue that box M is not placed on the topmost. We have drawn 2 possible. Here we have M at the top. So definitely this is the place for I and this will be the place for M, right? So these are the only 2 possible diagram that I have here. And now I think we have read the complete question. Let's now try to fix all the clues here. And we know one clue that yes, above it should be M. Not immediately above, somewhere above, and S is an even number. See, here in this possible diagram, I can fix S here, only one chance, because if I fix S here, then S will be at the even position. S should be at the odd position. So now if I fix in this diagram, this is the only place for S, no other way, because the remaining places are an odd number. So between S and R, there should be gap of 2. So either I can fix R here in the possible diagram, or else I can fix R here. I'm getting two possibles. But here I have only two chances I can fix R here, only one chance. Right? S and R, we have a gap of 2. And then what are all the remaining points they have mentioned is R and S. Okay, I think let's do one thing. We have still some more letters remaining. So well, just listen here. I should fix P, right? We know that P is not at the bottom, right? So P is not fixed here. So two places that I can fix P. Either I can fix P here or P here. Let's move on to this point. We know that P should not be placed here. 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 So all these places, any one of the place I should fix P. But all the places are there which the P should not be placed. P should not be placed at the bottom. P should not be placed at the topmost. So here, here. So no places for P. So completely this possible diagram is wrong. So now let me move on to this possible diagram. So here we know that Q is not placed on the 4th floor. Q not 4th floor, 4th number, right? And also Q is not placed at the bottom. So this is not the place for Q. And this is not the place for Q. Only one chance that I have Q here. This will be the only place. Now let me move on to fix the P. P is not placed at the bottom. So only one chance that I have a place here. I think yes. The remaining only one letter that I have here is P, Q, L. So I should fix L here. That's it. So this will be the answer I, Q, R, P, M, S, L. So this will be the answer for this arrangement question. See, very interesting, right? Very, very interesting. And this is also, here also I have fixed the clue only based upon this minimum possible, M and I. So if I go with M and I will get a minimum possible. Or else if you go with S and M, for example, you can fix S here, or else you can fix S here, or else you can fix S here, because S is on the even number. So 1 to 7 we have only 3 even number, 2, 4 and 6, and that too they have given a clue that above S we have M, and between M and I we have a gap of 3. So what you can do is you can fix S here. So M should be somewhere above this point between M and I. So if you think that will be the direct clue, yes, you can, but always prefer the clue like most number of boxes between, even in the floor, circle. Mostly between there will be more number of cases. Between I and M there is a gap of 3 boxes. Because the total is 7, there itself we covered 5. So that gives you the minimum possible. So go like that, solve like that, solve more number of questions, you will automatically, you know which letter to be fixed first. So go that, don't go maximum of, just fix 3 possible is okay, not more than that. If you are getting 4 or 5 possible, it's completely time waste. Find a direct clue, fix on the arrangement, you will surely get the answer within 3 minutes and you can solve the question, right? So this will be the answer for this box set. So here is the next box arrangement. So totally there are 6 boxes P to U are placed in a stack, one above the other, and each box contain a different number of pencils also. 2500 pencil, 2100 pencils, etc. Right? So we have to find which box contains how many pencils and what is the position of the box. So totally there are 6 boxes. So 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So now let's start reading the clues and we can fix in the arrangement, right? So first one. So box P is placed immediately above box R. Immediately above box R is box P, right? Okay, so only one chance, but we can't able to fix it in a diagram because we will get a multiple options. So let's fix immediately above box R, it should be box P. Next point, 3 boxes are placed between R and the box which contain 2500 pencils. So between R and 2500 pencil, 3 boxes. So R 1, 2 and 3, this must be 2500 pencils, one possible, or else R and P, so 1, 2 and 3, and this must be 2500 pencils. So between, in both the diagram, between R and 2500 pencil box, we have 3 boxes. So when just look at the clue here, we already know that totally there are only 6 boxes. Here if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, already 6 got filled. So we can directly fix here. So P, R, So 1, 2, 3 gap, and this will be 2500. So directly I have fixed one possible, because totally we have 6 boxes and all the 6 has been fixed here. So we can directly fix on the clue. But here this diagram 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not fixed. Let me move on to the next point. So box which contain 1750 pencil is just above 2500 pencil. Just above 2500 is 1750. So we have fixed here. Here also I think I can fix 1750 because above 2500 you can directly see totally we got 6 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we can fix this possible directly here. So 1750, so 2500, and we can have a gap of 2 and then P, and this will be R. So finally the second possible diagram also we have fixed. So only getting 2 possible, now we can read the remaining line and we can fix it in the clue. Next point, box which have 1500. Okay, next point is one box is placed between T and the box which has 1750. So 1750 and the box T we have a gap of 1. So only one chance that this must be T and here this must be T. Only then we can say between T and 1750 we have a gap of 1. So next point is U contains 2100 pencils. So U contain 2100 pencils. So I think I can't able to fix U. This is the only place for U, 2100 pencil. So similarly this is the only place for U which is 2100 pencils, no other way. Okay. Next point, the box which contain 1190 pencil is placed below U. So below U we have a box which contain 1190. So below U there are only 2 chances. Already number of pencil boxes is fixed. We can't able to fix 1190. So this possible diagram is completely wrong, no other way. But when we move on to this possible, there are 2 chances. 1190 can be placed here, or else 1190 can be placed here. There are 2 chances we have because they didn't mention immediately below U. So there are 2 chances, right? Next point, 3 boxes are placed between S and 1190. So 1190 pencil and the S, there should be gap of 3. So if I fix 1190 here, 1, 2, 3, this must be S. If I fix 1190 here, 1, 2, 3, this must be S. So again for S also we have 2 possible. If I fix 1190, this must be S. If I fix 1190, this must be S. Again we are getting 2 possibilities. Still one more point is remaining. One box is placed between Q and the box which has 1900 pencil. So 1900 pencil and the box Q we have a gap of 1. So I can't able to fix 1900 here, it's not possible. If I fix 1900 we can't able to fix Q. So if I place 1900 box here, this is the only chance I can fix Q here. If I fix Q here, then this must be S. If I fix S here, 1, 2, 3, and this must be 1190, no other way. So this must be 1190, because we already know that between S and R, that is 1190, we have a gap of 3 boxes. So 3 boxes are placed between S and 1190. So finally I fixed, I think only one number of box which is remaining, that is 2800. So 2800. So this is the box which contain 2800. So finally the total arrangement itself we got fixed. Right, very easy. So what I did is I have just read the question and I tried to fix the clues here, but while fixing the clue itself, I got a total number of 6 points. Right, here you can able to see the total number of 6 count is already fixed. So what I did, I directly fixed in the first possible. Second also I directly fixed because already we got all the 6 places. So now after fixing both the clues, I tried to figure out the remaining points, right? So remaining point we have eliminated. Below U we have 1190, but below U we can't able to place any other thing. So this is the only possible diagram, and then they have given one clue that between Q and 1900 we have a gap of 1. So by using the clue we fixed this, and then S and this has been fixed, and the remaining only one box which has 2800 pencil will be P. So this will be the answer for this box arrangement question. Very interesting, but if you keep on practicing, you just see while solving the first question you might feel difficult, but once you come to this number, you will automatically get some clues and you can try to find out the answer fastly, right? Still more number of questions are there, let's see, so that you can automatically get an idea how to solve if it is a box arrangement, right? So still some more questions are there. Let me move on to the next sets. So here is the next box arrangement. So 9 boxes P2X are placed one above the other, not necessarily in the same order. Only 5 boxes are placed between P and R. So directly they have started giving clues in the question. So they just mentioned that totally there are 9 boxes. So 9, 8, always this will be the best way to, so that we won't make a mistake, right? That's the reason I'm saying it's your wish, but always make sure to, if you're a beginner, make sure to write down all the numbers so that we won't make any mistake on the exams, right? Okay, so now first point, only 5 boxes are placed between P and R. So between P and R, there is a 5 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here it can be R, or else we have another possible. So R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally in both the cases between P and R, we have a gap of 5. Second point, T is immediately placed above R. Above R, immediately it should be T. So this is the only chance, immediately T. So this must be the only chance, right? So totally in both the possible, above R, we fixed T. So when just listen here, we know that totally there are 9 boxes. I think here itself we have covered 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So already 8 boxes is fixed. If only 1 box I fixed, I will directly fix it in the clue, because totally the number of boxes are 9. Here in the possible 2 itself we got 8. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, let me move on to the next point. Sorry. Only 3 boxes are placed between T and S. So friends, T and S, there is only 3 boxes. You can't able to fix S at the top because it will be ruled out of the total number. So T and S, there should be gap of 3. So 1, 2 and 3. So this must be S. So similarly, T and S, 1, 2 and 3. Again, it will ruled out of the arrangement. So 1, 2, 3, this must be S. In both the cases where between T and S, there is a gap of 3 boxes. So next point, as many boxes placed between P and S as between Q and T. So I have told this important logic in the first question itself, as many boxes. That means the total box should be equal. So where you can see P and S. So the total box between P and S is equals to Q and T. If there are 2 boxes between P and S, Q and T should also have 2 boxes. That is the meaning of it. So here, let's take the first possible case. Between P and S, there is no box, right? There is no box. So between Q and T also, there should not be another box. So I should fix Q only here. So only then we can say between P and S, there is no box. Between Q and T, there should not be any box. So similarly, let's move on to the second possible case. So between P and S, there are 2 boxes. So now between Q and T, there should be 2 boxes, right? So here already I have fixed 1 and 2. This must be Q. So here in the second possible diagram, between P and S, there is a gap of 2 boxes. So between Q and T also, there should be gap of 2 boxes, right? 2 boxes. Similarly, we have wrote that condition in both the possible diagrams, right? So next point, U is placed below Q, but not at the bottom. So U is not at the bottom, they have mentioned it, and then they have mentioned a point below Q only we have U. So below Q we have U, but this U is not at the bottom, right? We already fixed Q here. If U is not at the bottom, in this case U should not be fixed here. Only chance that I should fix U, because no other way, because U is not at the bottom and totally there are only 9 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So totally I fixed 9, and if I should not place U here, only chance that I should fix U here. And now coming to this condition, we have multiple chances. I can fix U, because not immediately below Q, it's below Q, right? So there are so many options are here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, only 1 chance. Okay. Let it be. Let me move on to the next remaining. Some more points are there. More than 4 boxes are placed between T and U. So between T and U, there must be 4 plus boxes, more than 4. It should not be 4 or it should not be 3, it should be more than 4. So between T and U, there should be gap of 4 plus boxes. So when just see here, we have already fixed T. So now our target is to fix U, right? Already we have fixed U here, but between T and U, we have only one box. But now according to the question, what they are saying is, between T and U, there should be gap of 4 plus box, right? So here this condition will be true. Already we have fixed T, and U should be somewhere at this point, but not at the bottom. So only 2 chances. So T 1, 2, 3, 4. If I fix U here, then between T and U there will be only 4 box. But the condition is 4 plus box. So definitely I should fix U here, because U should not be at the bottom, right? So only chance that I can fix U here. Next point. One box is placed between U and V. So between U and V, there must be a gap of one box. I should fix V here. So now I think we can directly fix T, R, so space Q, S, space U, P and V. So still 2 places remaining. And the last point, box X is placed above W. So above W, it should be X, not immediately, it's above W. That's it, right? So finally we fixed all the box position, right? So T, R, X, Q, S, W, U, P, V. So this will be the answer for this arrangement question. Very interesting. So we fixed this arrangement, and initially we got a major clue that between R and P we have a gap of 5. Here itself we get a minimum possible, and then by fixing the remaining stuff we got a clues, right? And we eliminated one possible case only because of this R and U. So between R and T and U, between T and U there should be gap of more than 4. More than 4 means 4 plus, not 4 or not 3. It should be 5, 6, 7. So only we have fixed U here, and then we fixed all the remaining stuff, right? So this will be the answer for this arrangement questions. Next arrangement question. So 7 boxes M to S are arranged one above the other. Only 2 boxes are placed above P. I think directly they have started giving the clues. So totally there are 7 boxes. So let's write down the numbers: 7, 6. And most students in the exam, right, I have seen many students usually by seeing these kind of arrangement question. In the exam, students will be happy. Why? Because they think that only 7 boxes, so the arrangement will be easy. So only 5 boxes, the question itself starts like this. 5 boxes are arranged. So by seeing that, students decide that okay, 5 boxes, it will be simple arrangement. Kindly don't think like that. Even if it is 4 boxes or 5 boxes, only 2 or 3 lines will be there in the question. But solving will take more time. The question starts like totally there are 12 boxes. So we think that 12 boxes, oh my god, it's difficult to solve it. No, if it is 12 boxes, question will be easy most probably. So only our practice is important, not the question size or question length. That is not at all an important. So remember that the question can be either 4 box, 5 box or even 20 box. That is not a problem. Only our practice is more important, right? So don't decide by seeing a question size. Do not decide it's easy or difficult, right? So now let me move on to the first point. Only 1 box is only 2 boxes are placed above P. So above P we have exactly 2 boxes. Then this is the only place where we can fix P. Only then we can say above P there is a gap of 2 box, right? Only 2 box. Okay, so next, only 1 box is placed between S and P. So between S and P there is a gap of 1 box. So already we have fixed P here. Either I can fix S or else S at the bottom. So we can go with another possible diagram. In both the cases, between S and P, we have a gap of 1 box. So second, as many boxes, again we have found that word, as many boxes. As many boxes means the difference will be equal. So as many boxes between S and Q. So S and Q, Q and M will be equal number of boxes in between them, right? So between S and Q, if there are 2 boxes, then Q and M, it should also have 2 boxes. That is the meaning of it. As many boxes between S and Q is equals to Q and M. So now we already fixed S here. So now our target to fix Q. Again, we have many options, right? So I think we should not fix and see in this diagram. Let's read the remaining part of the question. So 3 boxes are placed between N and O. N is placed above O. So there are 3 boxes between N and O, and N is placed above O, right? So let's fix this. If I fix N here, 1, 2, 3, where O is not, we can't able to fix O. Only possible that I should fix N here, 1, 2, 3, and this must be O. So similarly in this possible diagram, I should fix N and O here. No other possible way. So now what we can do is, we have only limited number of spaces. So we can fix S and Q. So we already fixed S here. I think if I fix Q here, example I am saying, if I fix Q here, between S and Q there is a gap of 3. So between Q and M there should be gap of 3. I can't able to place M here. If I fix Q here, between S and Q there is a gap of 2. So between Q and M also there is a gap of 2. Yes, I can fix here, and I can fix the remaining letter R. I think we got the answer, right? See, between S and Q there is a gap of 2 box. Between Q and M there is a gap of 2 box, which is equal. So again we have another possible. If I fix Q here, between S and Q 1, between Q and M it should also have 1, right? So I can't able to fix M. If I fix Q here, between S and Q 3 box, between Q and M also it should have 3 box. No way. We can't able to fix in the second possible diagram as Q and M. There is no chance of fixing Q and M. So only this is correct. This diagram will be correct. So S, N, P, Q, R, O, M. So this will be the answer for this arrangement question. No other way. We can't able to go with any other possibles, right? See, the question is very simple. Only 3 lines we have, but the problem is we have to think more, right? Where to fix and what are all the possible cases. So always remember that. That's what I'm repeatedly, usually in 2017, 18 itself, on those videos itself I have told you. Many students, what they think that in the exams, if the question length is very small, they think it's an easy arrangement. Then they pick up the first thing, they pick up that question, the first thing, and then they start writing the exams. Don't do it, right? So only by practicing you can able to find out of 3 or 4 arrangement in your competitive exams. If you are preparing for bank, I'm saying you will get 3 or 4 arrangement in the exams for 20 marks. So by just looking at the lines and length, don't decide it's difficult or hard, right? If the question has 10 or 20 lines, solving will be very easy. If it has only 3 to 4 lines, you think it is easy, but while solving you will have a multiple possibilities, right? So okay, let's practice more number of questions. You will automatically understand it. So friends, now this will be the answer for this arrangement, box arrangement question. Next question. So there are 11 boxes A to K are kept one above the other, not necessarily in the same order. So box G is kept at the 5th position from the top. So they have directly start giving the clues, and totally how many boxes are there? So totally there are 11 boxes. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Right. So now what they are saying is, one box is kept at the 5th position from the top. That means it is on the 5th place from the top, right? So what is the box they have mentioned is box G. So box G is kept at the 5th position from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be placed on the 7th area, right? So 7th place. So it is box G is placed only, then we can say from the top it is on the 5th position. And what is the next point is 2 boxes are kept between G and H. So between G and H there is a gap of 2 boxes. So either I can fix H here, one possible case, or else I can fix 1 and 2 H here. So totally in the 2 possible cases where between G and H we have a gap of 2 boxes. Right? So next point is box D is kept just above box H. Just above means immediately above. So immediately above box H it is box D. So I can fix D here. So similarly I can fix D here. So next point is there are as many boxes. See, again we found this word as many. As many means something it's equal. They are comparing 2 conditions which should be equal, right? So now what they are saying is there are as many boxes above D, right? Above D. So which is equal to, right, as below box B. So above B the number of boxes that will be equal to below B. For example, if above D we have 3 boxes, then below B it should also have 3 boxes. That is the meaning of it. So here in this first possible case, Above D we don't have any box. So below B also there should not be have any box. Then only possible chance I should fix B at the bottom. Only then we can say above B no box, below B no box, right? In the second possible case we already fixed D. Above D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally we have 6 boxes. Below B also it should have totally 6 boxes, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is the only place if I fix B, below B there will be 6 boxes and above D there will be another 6 boxes. But here already G is fixed. So this possible diagram is completely wrong. Why? Because I can't able to fix B. So now we are getting only one possible case here. Still more points are remaining. So next point is 5 boxes are kept between F and K. So between F and K there are 5 boxes which is kept one of the position below G, which means they are K, right? They are representing that K. So K will be below G. So somewhere below G is K. Between K and F there is a gap of 5 box. Okay. So what I can do is, if example, let's go with possible. If I fix K here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this must be F. Or else if I place K here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this must be F. There are 2 chances. Either F should be placed here or F should be placed here. Only 2 chances. Between F and K there is a possible of 5 boxes between them, and K should be placed somewhere below G, right? So these are the 2 cases. So still some more points are left. Box A is kept one of the position above F. So above F, one of the position box A is kept. Not immediately, it can be immediately or it can be above F. Above F it should be A. If I fix F here, we can't able to fix A. So only chance that I should fix F here, and this must be A, and between F and K there should be a gap of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this must be K, right? So finally I think most of the things are fixed. Still some more points are remaining. Only one box is kept between G and C. So definitely I should fix C here. Last point, box I is kept above box E but not just above. That means box E immediately it's not I, right? But it should be above E. So I think if I fix E here, definitely it should not be I, not immediately, right? So if I fix E here, this can be I. So if I fix E here, this can be I. So only chance for I is at 6th position, right? But E can be either placed here or either placed here. But the last point what they are mentioning here is box E is not kept immediately above or below C. So box E is not immediately above or below. Then if it is not the place for E, then this will be the only place for E. And still one more letter is remaining. A, B, C, D, E, J is remaining. So J should be placed here. That's it. See, the question starts with 11 boxes. So we thought usually our students, what they think is it's difficult, but not difficult, right? So we have directly fixed by using the most of the clue has been directly given. But when you take 2 question back or 1 question back, only 5 boxes are there, but we have to think and solve it. So that's what I said, right? Don't, by just seeing the length of the question, do not decide it's difficult. So keep on practice more number of questions, you will automatically get the clue, right? So we found this major clue by using the one as many boxes between D and B. By only that clue we have eliminated the one possible, and then by using F and A, F above A, so by using that we fixed the F and K, because between F and K there should be gap of 5 boxes. Then we automatically solved the remaining part of the question, right? So this will be the answer for this box puzzle. Next question. So 8 boxes A to H are placed one above the other on a particular order, and the box 1 is at the bottom. So totally they have mentioned there are 8 boxes. So box number 1 is at the bottom, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So totally there are 8 boxes. So bottom is number 1 and the topmost will be 8. So now the first point, 3 boxes are placed between A and B. So between A and B there is a gap of 3 boxes. So 1, 2, 3. So this will be B, or else we will have another possible. I can fix B here. This will be A. So totally we are getting 2 chances, 2 possible. Between B and A there is a gap of 3 boxes. So next point, box H is placed immediately below A. Immediately below A, it should be H. So this will be the place for H and this will be the place for H. In both the possible cases, below H, immediately below A, it should be H. So there are two boxes between H and G. So between H and G, there is a gap of two boxes. I think already here we have B. So we can't able to fix G here. So 1 and 2 and this must be G. So between H and G, we have a gap of two boxes. And similarly, if I put 1 and 2 G here, totally we should have 8 boxes. If I put G here by just substituting 2 gaps, then it will be 9 boxes. So it is not possible. So I think this is the only possible way. So between G and H, in both the possible cases, there are 2 boxes. So now, there are as many boxes, again as many is something equal, 2 condition is getting equal. So there are as many boxes between C and D. So C and D, right, which is equal to H and B. So this is what they are saying. Between C and D, if we have 3 boxes, then between H and B also we should have 3 boxes. But here H and B, there are 2 boxes. C and D should also have 2 boxes. So CD, DC, more possibles. So H and B, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now C and D, we should have 4. D, again, we are getting multiple possibles. So we don't want to fix it now. Let me see all the remaining points. So box C is kept above D. So above D, it should be box C, right? So above D, it should be box C. Not immediately above, but above D, it should be box C. Okay. So box E is kept immediately below D. So below D, we have a box E. So friends, immediately below D, we have E. Just see here. In case if I fix D and if I fix E here, then totally we should have 8 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already 7 fixed. So definitely D and E is not possible. So only chance that I should fix D here, I should fix E here. Yes, because below D it should be E. So below D it should be E. Only one chance. Now getting onto this possible diagram, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And D and E, definitely I should fix E here. Why? Because if I fix D and E, we already know that above D only we have C. So if I fix D and E here, above D we can't able to fix because totally we have only 8 boxes. So only chance I should fix D and E here. So now getting to this clue, between H and B, how many boxes are there? 2 boxes, right? Then between C and D also we should have 2 boxes. So D is fixed. So I should fix C definitely here. So only then between C and D 2 box, between H and B 2 box, condition satisfies. So now between C and D, we should have H and B, how many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. H and B 4 box. So D and C 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this must be C. So in both the cases, we have satisfied that condition. So C and D, H and B, equal number of boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 already fixed. Only one letter is remaining, which is F. This is the place for F, right? So still one more point is there. The last point, 3 boxes are between E and F. Between E and F, there is a gap of 3 boxes. So between E and F, we have 3 boxes. But here between E and F, so 1, 2, 3 and I should place F here. Only then we can say between E and F there will be gap of 3 boxes. In case if I fix F here, just count how many boxes are there total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's wrong actually. So this possible diagram is completely wrong. Why? Because we have only total 8 boxes and if we fix E, we can't able to fix F at the top. That is also there is no place, only bottom I have to fix. If I fix at the bottom, then totally we are getting 10 boxes. So completely wrong. The second possible diagram is correct. So B, C, G, F, A, H, D and E. So this will be the answer for this arrangement, box arrangement question, right? So very interesting. So totally friends, in this video we have solved many box arrangements, right? So what you guys have to do is, after a week, what I mentioned in the first initial stage of the video, right? I have given 10 practice set total 50 question only on the box arrangement, right? 30 minutes each arrangement for 3 minutes. Write the test. Do not write the test immediately now or tomorrow. Just take your time, like 5 to 6 days, a week. Only then you can understand that. So what are all the mistakes you are doing, right? If you write the test immediately, you know all the logic, you will just get 50 out of 50. But after a week, if you write the test, you will understand that what are all the mistakes that you are doing. So take your time. In your exam, speed is important. You have to crack the arrangement question within 2 to 3 minutes. So if you need to crack within 2 to 3 minutes in your exam, you have to practice now. So take your time, practice more. I try to post the remaining logic, like calendar based puzzle, day based puzzle, and month based puzzle. There are many categories of puzzles are there. Definitely I will post it, right? So friends, thank you so much for watching this video. If you really like it, share the video to your friends, those who are preparing for the competitive exams, and make sure to practice with your friends, right? By just have a group discussion, like group study in your home, which makes you to learn faster. If you practice seating arrangement with your friends, right, then each one will think differently, so that you can learn more. So always practice with your friends, like seating arrangements and some miscellaneous topics in quantitative aptitude. Sit and prepare with your friends. Have a group study where you can learn fastly and you can learn more logics, right? So friends, thank you so much. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and see you on the next video. Bye.